What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode, the Dinner Table Podcast. You already know your boy Kenny Spins right here. Very special guest today. Let the people know who we got.
What's poppin'? It's T Duke, you feel me, from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay. So who is T Duke? Who is he? Let the people know.
Man, T Duke, he just authentic. He keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
He a genuine person, but like, don't play. You know what I'm saying? I like genuine stuff. I like respect. I
Okay.
respect you. You respect me. We
For
good.
sure. Mm-hmm.
The music should tell you that though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So with that being said, how do you feel like the music expresses you or represents you? Better words. In that way, how do you feel that? How do you feel that?
I think it's just another avenue to express my personality. You know what I'm saying? I grew up playing football most of my life, so like I didn't really have no opportunity to really express myself. It was just more expressing my physical abilities. So when I started doing music in like freshman year, high school, I was toying around with it. That's when like I realized I like expressing myself. I like this avenue of expressing myself compared to on the football field. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So
That's good.
I think just like my music is just another avenue of me, T Duke. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And you feel like you express yourself on most of your songs and in your music. You feel like
Yeah, that's my main objective. Like, is to speak my life. I don't want to portray an image that I'm not living. Like, that's my main objective, is to speak what I'm living. Cause I don't really like hearing too much. Like, even when I'm listening to other artists, I don't like hearing like things that's not relevant to what you're doing in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's important because nowadays it's hard to decipher what is real and what's fake, especially in the rap game and music and industry and stuff like that. Because, you know, you kind of have to, well, no, you don't have to, but a lot of people do, you know, try to fit that narrative to push their music and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So tell us your story. I know you told us where you're from and everything like that, but tell us like maybe a little story about you or, you know, everything about you so the people get to know who you are.
I mean, well, like I said, I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia. It's kind of like a small town. Like, every city, it's 7 cities, so every city is really like 30 minutes, 10 minutes away.
For sure.
Chesapeake is 10 minutes from Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach, 10 minutes from Norfolk. 15 minutes from Portsmouth. Like, it's a small town, so like really I come from a small town, and growing up I kind of had a small mindset, you know what I'm saying? Just going with the flow, doing what most kids in the streets would do, you know? But I always was smart. I always had that edge of, you know, like I said, I played football, kept my grades up for the most part. But I always did my own thing, and I always did like what I wanted to do, not what I was told to do all the time.
Okay. Now I understand that. I like that. So it seems like you're real authentic. You know, you're being yourself and not trying to be something you're not. Mm-hmm. So where do you think that comes from? Where does this? I guess you could say a humble background. Where does this come from? Where did that start?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's humble, but you gotta watch about being too humble. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm definitely humble, but it's just humble beginnings. You know, I didn't always have everything growing up. No matter how it seemed, my mom always kept us clean and fresh and in nice clothes, but it never was just we had everything and we were in the nice mansions, big houses, and but on the flip side of that, my mom opened my eyes to opportunities and things that kids my age probably never seen before. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I came up around a lot of people in the rap industry, you know what I'm saying? My mom used to make music as well. Her name was Space Nine. She got a song with MC Lyte, Missy Elliott, my musical nature came about. You know what I'm saying? My mom was a big influence in that, and my fashion.
Okay,
So,
okay.
you know, a lot of people may know, if you know me, me and my mom was tight, and she passed away in 2023. So that's really, now it's just like I got no choice but to put everything into the music.
For sure.
And everything else I'm doing, you know, just branding myself. So yeah, that's just a little background of, you know, how I came up.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. And I'm glad you spoke on that and mentioned your mom. So that's good. She's a big part of, you know, what you're doing today. So that's pretty dope for sure. So that actually brings me into my next question. The video, you dropped a video recently.
Yeah.
It was dedicated to your mom. Talk about that.
For sure. Yeah, I dropped a music video. It was kind of like dedicated to my mom and how I came up. You know, like a lot of my upbringing was, it looked good. You know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in, but I was always good at not showing the background. I'm just showing me. I'm not showing y'all the background noise. Y'all just get to see the real T Duke. But the song Down Bad, that's what the song was called, Down Bad. And
Down Bad. Okay.
Down Bad was more so about like the background noise, like my relationship with my dad, my relationship with my siblings. I touched up briefly on all of those topics, but yeah, it was about my mom, and you know, I shot it at her grave site. I had a picture for her. You know, it was a good turnout. The song performed well. It's performing well.
Mm-hmm.
And I got more stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? In the future, here soon. Actually,
Okay.
probably in the next, you know, anytime now.
Okay.
Much.
Oh, music in general, or just are you saying more songs like dedicated towards her? You know.
Music in general, songs dedicated to her.
Okay.
New
okay.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's always good. Always good to keep the fans engaged, for sure.
Exactly.
And I'm glad you said that, and man, we brought that up and mentioned that song. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're actually gonna drop that song and video right now in this episode. So y'all check it out.
Talk to dad, but he got other children. At that grave site, shedding tears by my mama, but they don't understand how bad I'm reminiscing. Aunt George died, think that shit split the family up. And when my mama died, I can't lie, I won't man enough. Going on 2 years now, my mama man now. Niggas probably thought I folded up with what they saying now. I was playing football, how I'm flipping bowls. Got it from my daddy, he was always trapping. Going back to school, I always had fresh clothes. Mama never told me that we wasn't really having. I was just a kid when we lived in Glen Lee. I was just a kid when we lived at Taylor Point. Middle school, I ain't really know about some weed. 9th grade when the niggas started rolling joints. Quit playing ball, I'm like, really, what's the point? I'm skipping school, but I'm still getting A. 21, I done made it on TV. I ain't really never ever tryna really catch a fade. I was down bad, I was sitting down wishing. I was tryna talk to dad, but he got other children. At that grave site, shedding tears by my mama, but they don't understand how bad I'm reminiscing. Aunt George died, think that shit split the family up. And when my mama died, I can't lie, I won't man enough. Going on 2 years now, my mama man now. Niggas probably thought I folded up with what they saying now. Same niggas in my shoes would've been folded. Fell out with my siblings, I don't like how that's going. Gotta get it right, I'm already knowing. You ain't gotta tell me nothing I ain't already doing.
All right, you guys, we're back from that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that song right there. Let the people know once again the name of that song.
The song that I just dropped is called Down Bad.
Okay.
It's on all platforms, and I shot a video for it, so go check that out.
Good stuff. So I know you said, I know one thing you mentioned earlier, you know, respect is you pretty much said respect is earned, not given. So let us know about a time you felt tested the most, you know, where.
Yeah. My respect.
Yeah. Or just in general, you just felt tested, you know, adversity you came into, especially doing what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the hardest part about being an artist, is that you're going to get tested in your real life. You know, like, I think when you see like artists that's doing good on the outside, you almost think they not getting tested in real life, or you almost think they not even human.
Mhm.
Like you think like, oh, they got it all made out, but it's like when I started making music, I started realizing like that's how people starting to look at me like I don't got no problems. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But like I mean, like I say, a recent thing that I've been dealing with was my mom. You know, November 2023.
Okay.
I got the news that she passed, and that was like, mind you, I was in college for music business
Mm-hmm.
in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee State. I was in college, you know. I'm just regular day. I'm coming home from class
Mm-hmm.
with the bros. You know, I was doing work. You know. Then I come home. I go back to my room, and my auntie called me saying that my mom passed. So at the time I was 20 years old. It was just like that was probably the most painful thing I ever been through. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm sure.
In life.
My
So
condolences.
yeah, for sure. Appreciate that. But like, yeah, that after that, it kind of was just like, okay, you a man now, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, I got my dad in my life, but it's nothing like having that nurturing mom and that care that your mom give you and that feminine energy that your mom can provide for you. So that, my mom, like, you know, but even after, like, I had family issues, fallouts with family members that I never would have thought. But that's from losing my mom. She was like the glue for my life.
Mm-hmm.
So losing her was just like everything kind of fell apart in a sense. I left Tennessee. I didn't go to Middle Tennessee State no more.
Oh, wow.
I came back home to Virginia. Just started pushing the music there in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it kind of was like, it was just a wake up call for me.
For sure. I'm sure.
And that's what being tested in life does. Wakes you up, or it breaks you down. So
Okay.
you either gonna swim or you gonna sink. And what I'm choosing to do is swim.
Okay.
That's why my new single that I'm dropping is called Underwater.
Okay. And we're gonna drop that for the people too. You know, got some dope visuals for that.
For sure.
You know. Okay. So at that time, I mean, I'm sure that is a major adversity. So at that time, did it take away from what you wanted to do, or did it instantly inspired you to go harder? Like, because I know she was already in the music, she was already working with those major artists and stuff, and you were seeing that. So how did you, at that time, did you want to quit or did you want to go harder? Because that's a lot.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard it, I did want to quit. I just wanted to I just wanted to start doing everything. But like very soon after that, after feeling like that, I think that's my mom. Like hearing that, it's like I don't want to do nothing no more.
Yeah.
But then very soon, I want to say a month after, you know, you get through the funeral, you get through the grief. You don't get through the grief, but you get through the funeral, you get through the people saying I'm gonna be here for you, and you know, the family moments. Then you get back to real life. That's when I said, okay, well, I'm not gonna sit here in my pain and be miserable. So yeah, I'm gonna say immediately after, I did have thoughts of just stopping everything, as probably everybody would, but I didn't let those thoughts stay or linger. I just continued to, like, when my mom passed, a month later, 2 months later, I dropped the song. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the song in memory of her.
Okay.
It's called Scar Me. So y'all can go look at that too. Scar Me.
Might have dropped that for me.
On YouTube. I dropped the video for that. So yeah, man. I just, after, I'm gonna say more so deeper in to her passing away, slowed me up, cause the grief hit me. You know, when she first died, I was on overdrive. Like, I'm not stopping. I gotta keep going. I'm not about to sit down and sit in it. But then, like, 2025 hit, and then like that's when a lot of stuff hit the fan for me emotionally, and it forced me to sit down.
So you were just trying to work through the pain, basically, you know, trying to go hard just to like get away from those thoughts and those feelings and things like that.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand.
But that's not always healthy.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta
it
take that
sound
time.
good. until stuff hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, damn, like I got internal battles I need to really figure out, and that's what 2025 was kind of about. Now I'm kind of back on that grind mode, but you always the resting, the solitude is just as important as the grind mode.
Very true.
Cause that's where you figure out who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. He's giving y'all some real gems as well
Yeah.
too. And you're pretty young. I don't know if you told everybody how old you are. I don't know. But
22 years old.
Yeah.
Just turned 22 in August.
So super young, but a lot of knowledge, and he's kicking y'all a lot of game as well too. So that's definitely good, man. So we talked about that and that adversity, and you've made it through, still going. So just tell me about a good time. One of your best childhood memories, maybe with your mom or with your family that you guys have that you can remember that maybe even pushed you to this point.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, my mom, she always had me. I've been to so many concerts, and the Drakes, the Futures, the Lil Waynes. I've been to Chris Brown. Like I'd have been to every concert as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays I'm just ready to perform. Like it's not I ain't really too much trying to go see no concerts or be in the mix. It's more so if I'm at the club, I'm trying to get paid to perform, man.
For sure.
All that. But yeah, that's because my mom showed me a lot. Like I say, she was with the Neptunes, Chad Hugo, Pharrell, Pusha T, all those types of people, you know what I'm saying? She brought me around all those guys. I've been to Pharrell house, Pusha house. I've been to backstage at the shows, She's just been in the mix for me and been a big influence on my life. That's and dope. making it even more possibility for me to see that big vision. As if I didn't, if she weren't my mom and I didn't have that figure in my life to show me like, oh, I could be backstage, I could be performing at these shows and thousands of people buying tickets. If I couldn't see that with my own vision, maybe I wouldn't even believe it now. But I do because she showed me that.
Okay.
But like just that's like a baseline. Just seeing that, oh, it's celebrities close by that I can inspire to be like. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, I kind of look at myself like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. So now coming up, especially at the early age, those ages coming up, seeing these artists, like who is someone that inspired you, like, or even someone maybe you went to see at a concert at an early age, who inspired you, or of course your mom,
all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna say firsthand, my mom. She's the artist that inspired me because she made all of that possible.
For sure. Okay.
She made it possible for me to go to these concerts, these backstage, these people's houses, and events.
Okay.
So even like Something in the Water that Pharrell hosted, Virginia Beach, she had us backstage at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's very, she was a very influential person in my life. So that's really, I'm gonna say that because now that she's not here, it's an even more realization as to how big of an influence she was in my life. So yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
Okay. So would you want to work with any of those artists or anybody you want to work with?
For sure. What I didn't let y'all know is me and my mom made a song.
Oh wow.
On one of Pharrell beats.
Oh wow.
'Cause like Pharrell and my mom were like tight when they was coming up. My mom had my brother, my older brother, and she had to kind of fall back from the music more. So I would definitely work with those artists that I named. It's a timing thing. We all got things going on in our lives, business to handle, but time will tell.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So as an artist, what has been your biggest adversity? Like maybe somebody ran off on a beat with you or something, or a feature or something. What? Yeah.
I mean, it kind of been just like being independent, like really independent. And literally everything I make is going into the music and going into my life. So I got two. It's not just the music. I also got a life I gotta live. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's really just being independent and not having a team, a manager. You know, I'm building my team slowly but surely. But coming up, my beginning stages, my beginning years, it wasn't no team. It was me, and I'm running ads. I'm directing videos. You know, I'm going out passing flyers out for my music, QR codes. You know, handing them out on college campuses, and you know, just I'm marketing. It's no marketing team, and I think that's very important. But I also think that every artist doesn't have that luxury, and I say it's a luxury because I'm getting knowledge that when I make it and get on the actual platform, it's gonna be secondhand. It's gonna be willy nilly for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already know how to market myself. So if my team is just gonna be a plus. What I think artists missing these days is if you starting off with a team, you relying on them to market your music. You relying on them to come through for you.
That's true.
I never had that luxury. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah.
So do you feel like it's a difference between you in the music and you going on your everyday basis, like day to day? Do you feel like it's like two different lives, or is this just like this is who I am, this is what I do, I'm dedicated to this music, I don't do nothing else? Or like, because I know some people I talk to, you know, they live a whole different lifestyle from their rap music, you know.
It's really no difference, but it is though. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not, like I say, I'm not acting like a whole nother person when I get off these cameras. But in the same sense, I'm not flashing on T-Duke or like if you really popping, if you really popular, if you really have impact in your community or wherever online, you don't have to, whenever you show up, it's gonna show. You don't have to be any different. You just gonna be you everywhere you go. It's gonna be T-Duke.
No, that's facts. For
so
sure.
I don't really have to make any changes or audibles or nothing like that. It's just T-Duke.
Natural. Okay. So so that's good. You told me about your adversity. So what do you feel like your biggest accomplishment is so far as an artist?
I'm gonna say when I came back to my city, Virginia, I made the news for something positive, you know. A lot of kids my age making the news for not so positive things. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
I made the news for opening up for Rock 49, 42 Dub. You know,
okay, good stuff.
That was one of a great, like, just freshly coming back home from school, and you know, my mom passing and all the BS that I went through. And then seeing like, okay, my city rock with me, you know.
Yeah, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
That was a big one.
So
on top of
real
other
quick,
things,
my fault, I didn't mean to cut you off. Tell the people real quick just about that. Like, let them know about that. Just about.
Well, that was just like a big moment for me, you know. Wavy News hit me up, you know, saying they wanted me to feature on the news that day for my event, for my show that I was opening up for. And it was a great turnout, you know. It got me a lot of traction. It made a lot of people recognize, like, oh, okay. Like, if they didn't know before, they knew now, like, oh, he on the news in the city, and all 7 cities where I'm from, that's a big thing coming from where we from. You know what I'm saying?
Especially for something positive. So how did you get aligned with the show? Because that's a pretty big show, and that's a pretty big opener.
Yeah. Just knowing the right people.
Okay.
And having your foot in the game. And enough traction and enough music videos, enough songs out to have the credibility to say, okay, yeah, we want you on the show. Come on. You know, if you put the work in, it'll pay off in the end.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good stuff. You have another accomplishment you wanted to tell? I think you were about to.
It's a lot of accomplishments, bro. I try to keep my head down and you know, not really just work, because I'm not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I accomplished a lot, but I ain't nowhere near where I want to be. There's a lot more to be done. So
okay.
That's a big one, though, you know.
All right. So is when you come in contact with these artists and you're doing these shows, do you get a chance to work with any of them, or maybe a Rob 49 or somebody like that?
Yeah, for sure. If if the opportunity presents itself. Currently I'm just really on a solo journey. I'm not really too worried about features or people featuring on my songs.
Okay.
It could help, but it's not something that's on my radar at the moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely.
All right. So who do you listen to then? I know you listen to yourself, of course, but who else do you listen to? Who else is in your playlist you listening to, you bump maybe?
I rock with No Cap.
Okay.
I rock with Lil Papa, Rallo Rodriguez.
Okay.
I rock with a lot of artists. I like R&B music, you know what I'm saying? I like SZA, I like Summer Walker, I like all the.
Okay.
I like, Kehlani, whoever, not whoever, but I'm very versatile when it comes to my music taste. I don't really have too many, just like a niche, like a specific genre that I want to listen to. One day I might want to listen to R&B. One day I might want to listen to NBA YoungBoy.
Okay, same. I agree. Okay. Well, that's good stuff right there. We're going to take one more quick commercial break. We're going to drop another song for them. This one, we're just going to drop. We're going to drop something for the people. And hopefully you guys enjoy it.
For sure.
Open my eyes, I look at the clock. Damn, it's like 5 in the morning. Can't get no sleep. Seem like I only do that when it's raining and storming. And I'm on the road, and I ain't been getting no rest, and it feel like I'm torn. I hope that you keeping your pole. I am not trusting nobody, these niggas informants. I was like 15, I was skipping class. I won't think about college. When you got some big dreams and you grinding hard, they gon' send you deposits. When you got some fly clothes and a bad bitch, they gon' think you the hardest. I think out the box, that be some shit that you do when you really an artist. Get with me. I'm thinking Hellcat, I ain't thinking about hit me. I'm calling your bluff, I threw you a dime when I'm broke, you ain't throw me no penny. I had a rough, needed help and I lended. I did some dirt, that don't mean I'm a sinner. I might cross from my auto, need a defender. She say I'm a dog, should I start me a kennel? He went a bag and I say it's a lot. She at the bougie, but she from the park. I spent like 2 bands on a new fit. Man, these niggas, they know how I rock. Don't stop at red lights, I see green bills for the niggas that want me to stop. I got a new vision, got a new circle, got a whole lot of pictures to crop. Open my eyes, I look at the clock. Damn, it's like 5 in the morning. Can't get no sleep. Seem like I only do that when it's raining and storming. And I'm on the road, and I ain't been getting no rest, and it feel like I'm torn. I hope that you keeping your pole. I am not trusting nobody, these niggas informants. I was like 15, I was skipping class, I won't think about college. When you got some big dreams and you grinding hard, they gon' send you deposits. When you got some fly clothes and a bad bitch, they gon' think you the hardest. I think out the box, that be some shit that you do when you really an artist. Charged up, I don't need me no Adderall. Hell no. He falling off, you gotta tell your little partner to pass the ball. They recognize me when I'm at the mall. I'm pushing the gas, I don't like the stall. Smell like marijuana when I'm in the hall. She be blowing my phone, but I'm never gon' call. It smell like a bad bitch. Smell like I got cabbage. It smell like a lot of rap shit. It smell like I got habits. Open my eyes, I look at the clock. Damn, it's like 5 in the morning. Can't get no sleep. Seem like I only do that when it's raining and storming. And I'm on the road, and I ain't been getting no rest, and it feel like I'm torn. I hope that you keeping your pole. I am not trusting nobody, these niggas informants. I was like 15, I was skipping class, I won't think about college. When you got some big dreams and you grinding hard, they gon' send you deposits. When you got some fly clothes and a bad bitch, they gon' think you the hardest. I think out the box, that be some shit that you do when you really an artist.
All right, so we back. So we did talk a little bit over the commercial break. I know you said you had mentioned how you were out there in school in Tennessee.
Yeah.
You would go to Atlanta a lot. Like, let us know about that. Like, let us know about Atlanta, how that, affected the career.
Well, I went to school in Tennessee, and being like 10 hours away from Virginia, it was kind of like a different experience, like just where I was from and all that. But like, I just used my resources. I said, okay, well, I might as well expand my reach. Being that Tennessee was 3 hours from Atlanta and 10 hours from Virginia, I'm like, okay, well, I might as well go to Atlanta more and hit the studio, shoot videos, collab, network, push my music. So that's what I did, and you know I got some music with Lil Darius out there in Atlanta.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not really too big on features.
Mhm.
I'm more like a genuine. If we rock in real life, we can rock. But yeah, so I got a lot of great opportunities and great experiences just being in Atlanta and like networking out there. So and still have those connections to this day. Still dip my feet in Atlanta and other places as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So what direction do you see what direction do you see the music headed from here?
North.
Okay. I like that.
Only up from here. It's the only way it can go because that's all it could do. You know, it ain't gonna go down. The music getting better and better, so the results gonna get better and better. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think inspires your sound, or like if somebody was like, if they tried to put you in a box, what would you say you sound like, or what is your sound inspired by?
I'm inspired by myself.
Okay.
I
like that.
When I see other people, it could give me inspiration, but it's not my leading force as to make music, you know? So, like, I can't let anybody put me in a box. When I open up my arsenal and my vault some more, y'all see that I have pop-like songs. I have R&B type songs, slow songs, fast songs, anything. So, it's like I can't even allow them to put me in a box, bro.
I like that.
I definitely pull inspiration from a couple of the artists that I named, and you know, even if it may be a smaller artist, and they can inspire me and motivate me. So, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that got to sit down and make these songs and come from my head. I can't pull from nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah.
So you doing the harmonizing on the beats, you singing to them, rapping, all that.
Everything but making the actual beat, you know. And that's also, you know, I want to expand my skill set. I want to start making beats. Right now, I do engineer myself. I have a at-home studio, recording studio that I use, and it gets the job done. I also want to grow with that, you know, as time moves on. So yeah, I'm very like independent when it comes to music. I don't pull from too many artists. I don't. It's a lot of internal things that's being brought manifested into the external.
Okay, I like that.
Sure.
Okay, like I said, kicking more game for y'all. So with that being said, I think we had talked about this, maybe not today, but maybe before, like on where you get the beats from and, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, you know, talking about that.
Like I say, me being in Atlanta me being in Tennessee and Atlanta, I met a lot of great producers at Middle Tennessee State. Miles Made It, ZQ, KJ, What You On, KJ Let the Beat Not. Like, I could keep naming, but it's so many artists from Tennessee, Atlanta, and just even Virginia, Memphis, Tennessee. Like, I have a lot of my reach, my sound is touching so much more than just one area. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, so that's I would recommend that for anybody, not even just artists. Go out, travel, move from your hometown, move away. It's only gonna grow your mind. It's only gonna expand your mind.
For sure. Okay, that's true. So what's next for you? I know you say you're going up, but what's next?
Yeah. What's next? Like I say, any day now y'all will see this podcast, and y'all will see a song that I'm dropping. It's called Underwater.
It's a hit.
It's definitely gonna hit. If you can listen to music, it's gonna hit.
Yeah,
if you got ears, it's gonna hit.
Exactly. It's
you know what I'm saying? So like, that's what it's gonna be. Not to give too much, but yeah, I got a lot coming after, including this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to push. I want my fans and my audience and my supporters to know that I'm not just an artist. I'm just like y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I don't never stop. I don't never let adversity get in the way of what I want for my life.
That's good.
And that's what I preach to everybody. That's what I want for everybody. And that's what I hope everybody takes from my music and what I'm pushing.
Okay, good stuff. And that's what it's about, you know, being able to present that message and let the people know what you're about. So, I mean, I do have one question. I know you have a lot coming, but are we getting an album, mixtape? I think I asked everyone this. Album, mixtape, EP? Are we getting any of that? I know we're getting a lot of new songs.
I mean, I got a lot of singles dropping. I want to say about three singles dropping.
Okay.
Back to back. So expect new music back to back. But after these singles drop, I'm definitely gonna drop a project, and I want to say either later this summer or later this year, later towards the end of 2026. But a lot of new things coming, man. A lot of behind the scenes, a lot of getting in touch with who is T Duke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of my background, and y'all gonna see me. You know, I'm coming out my shell more this year.
Good stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of who is T Duke, okay, so a couple questions for you then. Well, you know, you put the clothes on, get fly. You say you like fashion. Let the people know some brands that you're wearing right now.
Okay. I'm gonna be real right now. I'm not really just focused on brands. I'm focused on locally black-owned businesses. You know, the black-owned clothing brands that I can promote and we can collab and grow together.
Okay.
All the designer and streetwear fashion is cool, and I'll partake in it. But for me, what I'm pushing right now is like the black-owned businesses and clothing brands that's coming up with me, just like how I'm coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that's at the end of the day, when I get to where I want to be, they gonna be the ones who the black-owned brands that I was supporting in my earlier stages. Okay. So that's really more so. I also have a brand coming myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not gonna speak too much about that. That's gonna be more like, oh wow, like he dropped the brand. You know, it's not gonna be. I don't really want to speak too much about it, but fashion is definitely something that I'm pushing.
Okay, good stuff. All right, so my next question: what is this you drinking over here? This is. Never seen anything like this.
We got one thing. I want my fans to know I'm big on health.
Okay.
It's a prebiotic soda, so it's very little sugar, 5 grams of sugar. I'm big on health. I'm big on exercise. I'm big on, you know, abstaining from the wrong foods. Don't eat the wrong foods. Eat the right foods. Don't drink the wrong drinks. Drink the right drinks. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, so yeah, that's what I'm drinking, bro. It's some healthy
stuff.
Things
Okay,
is
good.
gonna help my gut.
You know, what else healthier for you than, you know, the greenery? So when it comes to the greenery, what are you smoking on when you, like, we had a debate in here, you know, it's backwoods over everything. Do you agree with that, or
yeah, like I'm definitely for the greenery, the gardening.
Okay.
You know, I also have future endeavors that I want to partake in that, you know. I want to connect with growers and et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, good stuff.
But, you know, I rock with backwoods, but I also rock with game leaf. I also rock with slapwoods. It just depends on who I'm with and where I'm at.
Okay, whatever's convenient, right? Okay.
For the most part, you know, but, you know, I'm not really too bougie of a smoker, but I like to roll my own. Mm-hmm. I don't really like people rolling my stuff.
Nah, I understand that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's not really what I'm smoking is who's rolling it.
Okay, nah, I understand
because
that.
y'all can roll a backwood and it be all over the place, man.
Nah, I understand that. So for your lady fans out there, is T Duke wifed up, or is he living a single life, or?
Yeah. Nah, T Duke is not wifed up.
Okay.
T Duke's he just living life. Mm-hmm. He's not really, cause what I realized, like, all that's gonna come. Mm-hmm. The right girl is gonna find you.
Mm-hmm.
The right location gonna find you. The right home's gonna find you. If you working a job, the right job will find you.
Yep.
You know, the right skill set will find you. So right now, I'm not really even searching. It's just if it come in my life, it come in my life.
Yep.
But I'm also not closed off to it. You know.
Okay. So it was meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know you say you dabbled in Atlanta a lot. You have any other cities you travel to that you like?
That I enjoy?
Yeah.
I got a good stomping ground in DC.
Okay.
DC is a good, it's local. It's 3 hours away from Virginia.
Yep.
Similar to how Tennessee was with Atlanta when I lived in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So, DC is a good stomping ground for me. I got great connections there.
Good stuff.
Engineers, producers, friends, family, all that. And closer to DC area. So, yeah, I would say DC is kind of like another Atlanta for me. Like when I go to Atlanta, I know what to expect. When I go to DC, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Okay. Some good stuff right there, y'all. So we're going to take one more last break. We're going to drop one more song for the people. Hopefully you guys enjoy this song. You guys check it out.
Nah, for real, Miles.
ZQ, you need your ass whooped for that one.
When they be talking down on me, I gotta turn up. I felt it in my soul, I had to change, I had to learn some. Casamigo in my cup, I ain't drinking no bourbon. I done filled a lot of grams, a lot of J's, I had to serve them. 24/7, take no break, I be working. And she know I'm spending cash, when it's time, she get to twerking. And I ain't got no child, he stole my style, so I had birth. I got niggas customizing all they guns like they nerfed them. Was up in my crib, I had to ship them, cause they purged. I got shit up in my stash that I can't show, cause it might hurt them. Off-white on my belt, this shit expensive, was it worth it? He tried to steal my way, but I'm too gnarly, you ain't surfing. Shot me with her love, I know she ain't Cupid. And all my fits, they be retarded, but I swear ain't stupid. My bro the one who got me started, why he stopped the music? And hella times while I was walking, now I'm trying to coupe it. When they be talking down on me, I gotta turn up. I felt it in my soul, I had to change, I had to learn some. Casamigo in my cup, I ain't drinking no bourbon. I done filled a lot of grams, a lot of J's, I had to serve them. 24/7, take no break, I be working. And she know I'm spending cash, when it's time, she get to twerking. And I ain't got no child, he stole my style, so I had birth. I got niggas customizing all they guns like they nerfed them. Miles on my beat, why he tripping like that? They be like, T-Dude got a question, why you dripping like that? And I had started with a gram, had to flip a pack. They wanna beef on Instagram, but I ain't into that. My mental just been stuck up on this ride. I got my own motion, you won't catch me standing in your trap. I know my mama out of space, I need a rocket in the map. When I'm recording, turn the lights off. I had some dirty money, I clean this shit with lights off. When they be talking down on me, I gotta turn up. I felt it in my soul, I had to change, I had to learn some. Casamigo in my cup, I ain't drinking no bourbon. I done filled a lot of grams, a lot of J's, I had to serve them. 24/7, take no break, I be working. And she know I'm spending cash, when it's time, she get to twerking. And I ain't got no child, he stole my style, so I had birth. I got niggas customizing all they guns like they nerfed them.
All right, so we're back. So one last time before we get out of here, man, let the people know who you are, where to find you, and just let them know about you one more time, just a little bit, just some little something.
It's T Duke. You can find me anywhere, Google, YouTube, Instagram. My Instagram is _T Duke, TikTok T Duke _ Twitter _T Duke. Everything is T Duke pretty much. My Apple Music, Spotify, all platforms. It's T Duke. So yeah, it's just simple, get straight to the point.
All right. Any message for your fans? You want to tell them anything, or
I want to tell everybody that's going through something hard, and you think that this is the only thing that you think life is. This is the only hand that you're gonna be dealt. It's not. I had a lot of moments like that. I had a lot of situations where I'm like, this got to be the end. I don't see no way out of this. But guess what? Look at me now. I'm speaking about my life. I'm speaking about my pain, my trauma, my endeavors, my aspirations, the good and the bad. And that's what that painful moment that you in is going to give you. the testimony. It's no testimony without a test. So I just want to say that's not the end. It's more to life. You gonna keep pursuing greatness, just like me.
Okay, good stuff right there. Good stuff. Well, you guys be sure to, check him out. He gave you all the information on where to find him, what's coming next. We're going to drop some, some stuff as well once you guys see this podcast. But for us, you guys be sure to check us out at Dinner Table Podcast, Dinner Table 757 on YouTube, Instagram. Be sure to check us out. Check out that boy AT going crazy behind the lens. He's even mixing it up in the booth right now. So good stuff right there. You guys be sure to check out Run It Up Clothing. You guys be sure to check them out. Also check it out, Five Kings. Always, locked in still all up there. Anybody else you want to shout out? Any artists, brands? I know you say some black brands as well.
I'm pushing T Duke, man. T Duke, everything.
Okay. T Duke, everything. Vision Studios as well. That's the IG. You guys be sure to check that out as well. Tap in. Is making it happen. Music videos, going crazy. Behind the lens. So you guys be sure to check out all those sponsors. Subscribe. That's most important. Hit those like buttons. You guys keep tuning in, running those numbers up. Definitely appreciate that. You guys have been running those numbers up, especially on the social media platforms. So you guys continue to do that. We're going to continue to spam you until you're tired of it. We don't care. Check my boy out. I appreciate you once again, bro. Everything, we had a lot of fun. We did a lot of different things, and it's been a venture. It's been interesting, and I appreciate it. We're going to work again for sure.
Yeah, we're going to keep working, bro.
A lot coming for y'all. So, yeah, y'all check us out.